Well, good morning. It's Guido coming at you with the Tactics Talk. Got my coffee. That's nice. Got a replay as well. I got a replay. We got a replay. Here is a replay. Today it's Capri 25. This is a tank you probably don't see a whole lot of replays from, or by, or with, or in, I guess. Featuring the LTG Russian Tier 7 light tank. Arguably one of the more difficult tiers and tank types to play. Why? Because Tier 8 and 9 have CVS. Good news though, there are no 7s or 8s in this game. So a top tier, Tier 7 scout, that's about as good as it gets. Now it's nice to have 8s and 9s to scout against and get the assists and all that stuff. There's more hit points, right? The hit point pool is much larger. But in terms of being more effective, this is nice because there are no CVSs. So a bit of a trade-off. We're here on Himmel's Mannheim Leindorf, and we will just see what happens here. I haven't seen this game yet, this match, but I have seen the result, and it's pretty darn good. So let's see how Capri deals with this. Scouting on this map. Well, it looks like Capri might be going... Well, there's two possibilities, to be honest, and we'll pause it here before we get him to make a decision, because it's hard to tell, but I think maybe, based on his direction of travel, he's headed down here, would be my guess. Your options are this bush here. Maybe these bushes, kind of hard to get to before you get spotted by their light tank, or tucking up underneath these rocks right here and spotting crossers. At which point, maybe some of your snipers up here will get a shot. There's a Scorpion up there ready for that, and Artie, which he has 2 of. The other option is to go over here to the north, up onto this little hill at, what, A, B, 4, and 5-ish. That's another spot that you can go to. You can also make the more dangerous move and cross across over here to C, 2, or 3. There's a ramp right there with a broken down airplane or a crashed airplane. You can kind of come up here, but the problem with that is there's no cover, soft cover, or concealment, I guess, on this hill. So when you top, you're spotted. Bit of a bummer. Don't telegraph that. If you get spotted crossing up here, don't go raging up there immediately. You want to go ahead and go dart before you do it, but they're going to be waiting for you. So let's see where he goes. I really don't recommend light tanks down here in the south. That's a real Guido thing to do. Go down there. That's a later in the game type of thing. Let's see if we're going to learn something from Capri and he does something completely different. I have no idea. I don't know. See, he looks like he's going for one of these bushes that I recommended against. All right. No. Okay. I guess he's just doing the spotting run, seeing what he can see. And he did tuck up here. All right, let's get some... Where's all my sound? This is a soundless... Oh, it's got some kind of bug. All you can hear is stuff getting knocked down. Let's see if we get gun sounds. Who knows? We got nothing. It's silent. It's just... no sound whatsoever. Let me go look into that. Well, we're just bugged, my friends. I suppose I could do a total restart or something. I don't know. All we're getting is sort of the background driving noises. Anywho, let's see what happens with the silent movie. Spotting thing is working. There's a little bit of damage on the crossers, and wow. And hey, the 6th sense works, and the gun sounds work. So there you go. It's very strange. No engine noises, I don't think, is what we're missing here. All right, Capri has... I am kind of flabbergasted by this position. No Artie came in here. He's just hanging out in this open spot. Okay, well, there you go. You got to take advantage of the game as it is presented. Oh, look out. The C-25 wants a piece of us. Oh, boy. Interesting little tank. It's really flat. Oh, well, that was very loud. I'll turn that down just a little bit. It's a really low-slung tank, so in terms of just aiming at it with the old Mark 1 eyeball and the hand-eye coordination, it's a little more difficult than, say, a larger tank. It is big because it's quite wide and long, but it's also like the little Pancake guy. We went right back. This is insane. You know, I learn a new thing. I do. I learn a new thing every time I watch That by all rights, that should have got him dead. It's a light tank though, folks. It carries its camo while it moves. It's probably got some pretty fantastic camo. He went through there once and didn't get spotted, so... Oh, we're going to jump off that. Okay, good. We did not lose any hit points. We are losing teammates, though. I was about to ask where the other light tank is, and we found him. He's up here. It's probably what saw us. We're going to back out. Alright, so later in the game, this is a position you can take to get up underneath. You can light the guys up on their sniper hill, which is going to be right over here. You have to be careful about their dudes over in that bush on that hill right there. There's one. Okay, so there's an E25 over there. We fixed the turret, and we've just basically wandered in amongst them. This is pretty insane. See what happens, though. People... We're just wandering around, gathering up a little bit of assist. I'll be honest, folks, I don't have any idea why he's not dead by now, but you know what? Seems to be working so far. He's just going to come right in behind these guys. Does that mean the Firefly's nowhere near? This guy has no idea he's here. Lights him on fire. That's very nice. This is his camera here. I'm not... What do we... Capri, man. You can't... Oh, I have no idea what is happening. Don't go down there. Whew. That was close. I thought we were going to dive in the pit of doom. Looks like we've lost down in the south. You might be outrunning... Uh-oh, there's an E25. That'd be great to kill that guy. Did we sneak in there unseen? We sure did. Very nice. Very nice. We have to watch guys behind us. Now we've got a T29 thinking about pushing up there. The E25. Right up and over. Okay, just... Oh, geez, off the... Okay. This, I don't even know what to say. We're, you know, the enemy team is not reacting. If I was that E25, I'd have just come killed you. It's not a 100% thing, but that E25 fires so fast. This thing does have a relatively long reload for a scout. Pretty hard-hitting gun. But that E25's DPM just out-DPMs this thing by miles. Alright, so we're going to zing back around here. We got the long look going on, running into a rock. We have one the north. I think you need to get down to the south. Got a little bit of ratchetiness going on here. I think you go back to the cap now. Nope. We don't. No, yes. Unknown. Right up the middle. Okay, good. Good, good. Two or three of them over there. We got the E25, the Firefly, and the Achilles in the south. And honestly, Capri, I think what I would have done here is come up around through where the Scorpion and the A4-1A is and work this east side of the map here. Get some spots. But let's see what happens here. Kind of move up behind them, use these... No, don't use the bushes. Go right through there. Okay, good. That's... Don't want to use any bushes. Alright, good kill. Oh, there's the E25 again. No, the VC. Look out. What's he looking at? He doesn't even know you're there. He does now. Alrighty then. E25 is making a mistake trying to move and turn. All he had to do was spin. That's pretty funny. There you go. There you go. Nicely done. Circled the E25, who made a mistake in the way he was spinning. The other option there, folks, in the E25, if you think you're losing, is bail, because you might be able to get away. Oop, that was into the ground. We got an auto-aim action going on right here. 3045's made kind of a foolish move. He's getting absolutely schwammered for it. Put your little pancake tank down in that little ravine. That's nice. Okay, now they know you're here. Oh, we just snapped that guy on the way by. The T29 doesn't like it either. He's... Oh, boy. Nice. Nice. Oh, we're going to bail out? Okay. He's got this... he just kind of watches where he's driving, vice kind of looking at the enemy. My problem with doing it that way, Capri, is you're not sure that your gun is online. I mean, what I do in that situation, I'll just zoom out more. Kind of go, instead of sort of a side view, although you're kind of looking at him now. I'd zoom out like this. Just move your camera around so you can pay attention to where your gun is and your tank and the stuff around you. Just throw that out. But again, nicely done. Just circle jerk the T-29. That was hilarious. Honestly, there's some seriously low SA players that you're playing, man. The E-25 didn't see you coming. T-25 saw you late. Even though you were over there crushing the T-30-45M, neither one of them was paying attention to you. Sometimes you get that with a light tank, though. Bottom tier, kind of the same idea. People will sort of ignore you at first until you really start hurting them, and then they'll turn on you. You can take advantage of that in a lot of cases where people just aren't paying attention. We got 5 kills so far. That's really nice. Just a roving assassin out there. There's the Achilles. That's a great spot for an Achilles. Oh, he got us. Slapped him. And we're just sort of taking those hits. I don't know, man. In between, I might start moving faster once I shot. I think you might have thought you were able to just take the hits. But the Achilles fires so fast, you probably didn't want to sit there too long. You had a lot of friends, though. These guys are way in the back. Trying to get the auto aim going. Dude stuns us. Now we're a one-shot to this guy. Oh, no, we missed. Don't get us. Don't. What's... I don't even know what's happening in this game. 6 kills, nicely done. What do we got? This is he looking at someone else? Maybe he's looking at the 3002 here. Let's find out. Did that guy fire? He's turning towards him. No, he must have just been on a reload. Must have just been on a reload. Nice, man. 2,000 damage, 1,876, 6 kills. He asked me to take a look at it, see if I had any advice. Honestly, some of the camera work is probably the biggest thing in terms of driving. It obviously works for you. That's a hard one to fix. People get used to how they move their camera, how they drive their tanks. I just like to zoom out in a little bit more so I can see my tank and the enemy tank. You know, I see you're looking forward so you don't run into things, and that's a good idea. But I really think if you zoomed out a little bit more, you could do both. You can kind of look forward, but you can also keep the other tank in the frame of the picture, so you can pay attention to where they're looking and what they're doing. It worked for you, though. You got around 2 or 3 guys and crushed them that way. I see people do the other one, though. They're locked on to the guy they're circling, and they're not paying attention to where they're going, and they run into things. I get to that point in some cases as well. That is a more active way to do it with the LTG. He was top tier. That's the good news. He got in there. He did a lot of damage. You kind of have to do that. That's one of those match and map and matchmaker assessment things you have to do. You look at that setup and go, well, I'm a top tier. Yes, I'm a scout. But if I go just sit in a bush all game and don't really do much of anything, the game can get out of hand pretty quickly because I'm one of the top tiers. And anyway, I should be able to beat up on tier 6s pretty good with this thing, right? So nicely done there, Capri. That's all I've got for today. We will see ya.